you want a chair, Kat? Or do you want to sit on these bleachers?
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Dream NIL deal.
Ooh, you go first. I swear I have.
I'll say an airline, any of them, but we'll say what? We'll say United.
You just want free flights? Is that what you
Yep.
want? Okay. Shooting for the stars with that one. I was about to say, hey, Southwest, let us know. Hitting the Wells lineup.
Please.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more
between the Baylor Crusaders and your Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. Let's meet the starters for both teams, starting with the visiting Crusaders of Baylor. In goal for the Crusaders, number 1, Hayden Owens. Number 2, Zachary Packleball. Number 5, Peyton Horton. Number 6, Chase Carrington. Number 7, Carson Macias. Number 8, Sawyer Young. Number 9, Alex Bethke. Number 13, Dylan Botnis. Number 14, Xavier Martinez. Number 17, Aiden Aguilera. And number 32, Carter Simpson. The Crusaders are coached by head coach Ben Allen. Now for the starters for your Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. In goal for the Bulldogs, number 1, Noel Pena. Number 2, Diego Roman. Number 3, Carson Aldridge. Number 4, Nathan Roy. Number 5, Noah Harris. Number 8, Jack Mankey. Number 10, Eric Lopez. Number 14, Gavin Edwards. Number 27, Evan Pacheco. And number 28, Louis Hart. And number 50, Marco Ramon. The board will be coached by Eddie Salazar in his 19th season. He's assisted by George Key, Jimmy Torres, and Brian Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, before we dive into the excitement of the match, we want to take a moment to honor and express our gratitude to those who have served or are currently serving in the military. We remember those who have fallen in the line of duty, and we show our respect to those who stand among us. To those service members that are with us this evening, we thank you for your sacrifice and service. Service to our country comes in many forms, and it's essential to remember that behind every uniform is a person who has made sacrifices both big and small for the greater good. These are the individuals who exemplify the values of honor, courage, and commitment. As a community, let us also pledge to continue supporting our military members and veterans, whether through volunteering, donating to veterans organizations, or simply being there to lend a helping hand. We can make a difference. We have TLU soccer players who would like to honor their hero. Nathan Roy honoring his grandfather, Gerald Noah, in the Army. Ryan Macias honoring his uncle, Lazar Ortiz, retired USA Army, 20 years of service. Caleb McCausland honoring his dad, Travis McCausland. DJ Sassanhagen honoring his grandfather, Dario Sassanhagen Jr. in the Air Force. Jackson Laway honoring his father, Lieutenant Colonel Brad Laway, retiring from the Army, honoring his grandfather, Don Laway, from the Marines, and honoring his grandfather, Stan Anderson, in the U.S. Navy. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and may it serve as a reminder of the strength and unity that makes our nation great. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem. Our national anthem will be sung this evening by Jasmine Brown.
Welcome back to the Gus Field here at Seguin, Texas, at Texas Lutheran University. We are so glad to see the Bulldogs are back in business for today. We had an amazing match this Friday. They played UT Dallas, and the game fortunately came out to a tie where it was both teams came to 1-1. It was an amazing game to be out here, and this will also be an amazing game to be out here to watch tonight. So tune in on the live if y'all are wanting to see what the game is going to be like. We have both teams ready to play. I think this will be a good game for individual teams. I think they'll both have different dynamics to win tonight. I think each team is eager to win because this does count for both of their preseasons. And as of right now, I think both teams are 0-0-1. So it's quite interesting. I think this will be the first game where each team can get one ahead of each other. So if each team wins, it'll put them at least one more win up in preseason for them. So setting it right. I think each team is ready to fight, and we're ready to talk about this game. What do you say, Nick?
I'm ready as well. I'm ready to kick things off here, like you said, Jackie. Both teams coming in today with a tie against each other's opponent. We faced off against UT Dallas this past Friday, UMHB's ASC foe, and then UMHB faced off against Concordia, our new SCAC foe, who just joined the conference this year. But I'm just excited as you are just to see who can pull off their first win today. Maybe it'd be the first win of the year.
Oh, maybe. I think this would be an exciting game to see if the Bulldogs can pull off the win tonight. Definitely had a great game on Friday. It was a tough match for both teams. I do gotta say there was some stuff that I did not expect to see, but definitely blew my mind. And so I'm really excited to see what they have in store for tonight.
Me as well. You know, Gavin Edwards got that goal with the first 7 minutes against UT Dallas, and then TLU remained scoreless until second half. UT Dallas hit a banger from almost midfield. Diego Flamenco, I believe his name was, a freshman for UT Dallas, hit one from deep, and it was kind of unexpected. It was more of a corner. So I think TLU was on the brink of winning that one until Diego made a phenomenal goal from way out. But we'll see what the Bulldogs have in store today against another tough opponent in UMHB.
Yeah, speaking of that last goal, I think it was definitely unexpected from the comics because I got to say, I don't think that was a shot that was supposed to be taken. It looked more like a cross, but still one hell of a goal. You got to give credit where it was due, and that was definitely where it was. And the game has started off with us tonight. We have the Bulldogs coming in hot right here. You can see we have a freshman, I believe the only freshman that has started for the Bulldogs in the last 2 games here at the Gus is, I believe, Evan Pacheco. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I butchered his name last game, and my apologies. But one hell of a player we can see here the Bulldogs have. He definitely utilizes the field as a forward, and we're excited to see if he can get his first goal tonight. What do you say, Nick?
I agree, Jackie. I mean, he started that first game. Oh, the Bulldogs off to a start here. Louis Hart able to get to that one. Nice tackle. But, yeah, you're right. I mean, Pacheco started the first game. We talked about Preston Uff coming off of an injury, the usual forward for the Bulldogs. He's a senior this year. He started the last 2 years at that forward spot for TLU. But with him coming off of an injury, they said, hey, this kid, Evan Pacheco, is playing really good so far. Let's give him a start. And he played phenomenal last game. I mean, he had, 3 shots on goal, and they were pretty close too. But, I mean, he's starting today, so that, the coaches see the same thing we see.
Yeah, I definitely knows how to use speed, skills, and communication. You can see here right now, I think that's their main player that they try to send to forward every single time. It was kind of like, I don't know, do you remember Luis Green here?
I sure do.
Maybe he'll be another Luis Green. But
maybe, right?
We'll see.
Starting off like this as a freshman. But, yeah, knowing this program and the kind of, players we see. Last year they were mostly juniors. We talked about it last game. 9 of the 11 starters are seniors, and it would be 10 if Huff was starting, but as we know, Pacheco is. Oh, that's a quick foul. That'll be right outside the box for a free kick. Good job by Diego Roman to get that going for TLU. But, yeah, most of the time TLU has a, upperclassman starting lineup ever since, like you said, Luis Green. He was one of those very few guys that, Eddie would start, that Coach Salazar would start as a underclassman. And Luis Green started all 4 years, as we know, All-American, Man of the Year for the SCAC. He's done a lot. But yeah, that's a lot to speak on. You got to wait and see on if Pacheco can, get up there. But so far he's had a great start to his freshman year.
Yeah, he definitely made his name known in his debut last game here Friday. Definitely worth watching, and Jack Mankey would take the free kick, and
that was a great shot. Good save by the keep.
Yeah, most definitely. If the keep wasn't that tall, I think it would have went in. Yeah. That keeper is pretty tall for UMHB.
Hayden Owens, 6'4".
Yeah.
He looks taller than the player for UT Dallas Friday night. They had a guy listed as 6'5", but he looks about the same height from here. They honestly all kind of look like hands from here, but. Ooh, watch it.
That was a corner kick taken, I believe, by Eric Lopez here closest to us.
Carter Simpson on the throw in. The Crusaders have it. A lot of space to work. Oh, nice through ball there. Another great ball back to the midfield. These teams matched up last year, Jackie. TLU, you know, part of that 12-0 start was a win against the Crusaders in which they beat 2-0 around the same time last year. Oh, what a kick.
Yeah, I think it's definitely exciting to see, but I think it's every year we see these two teams play. If it's not here at the Gus, it's there on their field, and it's always an exciting match to see from individual teams, to see how much they can progress each year. I think you were saying, Nick, that TLU had won last year against them 2-0.
They did, yes.
I believe TLU is looking for that win again this year.
Oh, what a ball from Noah Harris to Louis Hart. Nice ball inside. This is Pacheco in the box. Nice clear out. Roman still got some space to work. Making a move. Shot on goal. Another save by the keep. Good job by Hayden Owens to get his hands on that one, too.
Yeah, and we definitely spoke about it last game, how they had switched up the lineup, and it looks like we have Louis Hart now playing as a winger.
Mm-hmm. I remember you talking about that last game.
Yeah, definitely interesting move to do from the coach here. But I definitely got to say, I think it's a right position to put Louis Hart. He's definitely fast, definitely have skills. As you see, he just got that through ball, gave it to Pacheco right there, just fell a little short. But, hey, they're using him as much as they can, and I think they still want to include him on the lineup, especially if it's not in the back line. They'll use him as an offensive player, and he's doing such a great job, wouldn't you say?
I would agree. I mean, it's shot on goal picked up by Pena. Soft, but you never know about those shots. No, I agree totally, Jackie. I mean, it's hard to come across players like that you can kind of move around that much. You know, there's a lot of strong guys on the back line for TLU, but I don't know if you can move some of them up to the front of the field and expect the same things that you can out of Louis Hart, and that just speaks on the versatility of him and how much he offers for this TLU program. Last year he was solid on the back line, and so far this year he looks great.
Yeah, I think again we're trying to see. He did an amazing goal last year. I believe it was a bicycle kick.
It was. He's got that in the bag. I think he's done that twice in his career.
It might be pinned on the TLU Instagram athletic page, but definitely worth watching. Like going back to see. I think that's pretty exciting.
It's actually on the YouTube as well. It'd be an easier click if you go to the intro video for the TLU Plus. You can see his bicycle kick like 2 videos in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah, I think they definitely saw that and were like, oh, heck yeah, he's going to be a forward this year. Yeah. We're going to switch him up.
That ball straight into the box, headed out by Hart there. That was headed out, but it'll be a corner kick, looks like. Let's see if we can get a better angle on that. Nah, it'll be on the other side. Looks like Sawyer Young, senior out of Plano, going to take the corner for the Crusaders. Second corner of the game. A lot of contact in the box.
I believe this will be the second corner kick of the night for UMHB. And that definitely just try to clear it out the box right there. I think that's a tough situation, especially like with those corner kicks. You definitely don't want the ball to stay in the box if they missed. It's a dangerous area for each team.
Carter Simpson here on the throw-in, a freshman for the Crusaders, back into the box. Headed out by Lopez, but it's still close. Now Pacheco trying to get a boot on it, and he will kick that out of bounds, and UMHB will keep it. What do you think so far, Jackie?
I think so far, I might be a little biased just because I'm a TLU student, but I definitely have to say that the Bulldogs definitely has a little more possession than UMHB, and they're definitely using their forward. As last game we saw Marco Roman in the back line, but it looks like they had switched up the lineup this year, or since last game, and they moved him up to the midfield position, or even maybe a winger. I might just can't see right now. But they definitely, Roman and Pacheco, they have made it to the box, I would say, at least 10 times within the last 10 minutes just being here. I can definitely say that is going to say a lot of tonight's game, what we expect from these two players, and just see if they can each score a goal of their first goal tonight, actually, for each of them. That'll be their first goal of preseason. So it's exciting stuff to see. What do you say, Nick?
I'm seeing it looks like this game is going to be won at the midfield, seems like. I feel like whoever gets possession usually gets a pretty good jump to score. A lot of contact here. And great soccer being played. That looked like a handball. Yeah, they're going to call it. But then they got a foul, so the Crusaders are going to keep it after all. Even after the handball, we've got a foul down here on the right side of the field. But, yeah, I mean, you were talking about TLU having a lot of possession, but the Crusaders, I mean, they've had, 6 throw-ins into the box already and 2 corners. So, and then TLU's had some great looks already as well. And we're only, 11 minutes in, 10 minutes in. So, I think, yeah, whoever can keep the possession, it can get some great opportunities.
Yeah, and I definitely think that we'll see a lot of, this player move a lot tonight is Gavin Edwards. Made the first goal of preseason on Friday. Hell of a shot, but I believe it reflected off a defender in the box, and he just took the shot and it went in within the first 7 minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely started off with high intensity.
And that last game kind of seems like we're starting the same way today. That last game started off quick.
Yeah.
We had 3 shots on goal. The Comets hit one off the goal post that I for sure thought was going in. And then Gavin turns around and puts one in for TLU. And then things, started to slow down. But, yeah, it seems like these games start off a little quicker than they end. We'll see if they can keep that momentum throughout this game. But so far, some good soccer being played. Crusaders coming out strong.
Yeah, we can see that even though it's Labor Day weekend, there's still a lot of people out here coming out to support the Bulldogs and UMHB. Definitely the support they need, especially on a holiday weekend like this. I think that also helps them bring up their momentum and their energy.
You are not lying, Jackie. There's a lot of people here tonight. We thought there was a lot Friday night with the women's being playing before. But it looked like there was a lot of, fans and family and friends for that women's game. But tonight it's, we don't have a doubleheader tonight, so there's no excuses. But this whole line, our cameraman's over here saying, dang, there's a lot of people out here tonight. A lot of purple as well from UMHB. With Belton just being an hour away, I'm sure they have a lot of recruits out of Austin and the surrounding areas. So makes sense why they would make the drive. No work tomorrow for most.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing anything on a Sunday night, definitely be here at the game. Even if it's just coming to say hi to your players and everything. But this is a game definitely worth watching because each team wants that win tonight to get that 1-0 ahead in preseason. So no surprise that there's a lot of people out here. You can hear the crowd cheering for the Bulldogs right now.
We're getting lucky, too, with the weather. I mean, it feels amazing out here. And luckily, we're starting at 7:30 tonight. We started at 8 last night. The women played at 6, which isn't that bad either. It was a little hot to start, but started to cool down. And we have some wind blowing as well out here in Seguin. So normally we see some canopies setting up for games, but you don't see any of that today with such a late start. Get a little cross breeze in here in this press box. It's what we call a sauna during the day.
Most definitely, especially since it's painted black.
Yeah.
It's like just heat radiating in here. I believe
Shout
this the first throw in for tonight for the Bulldogs.
I'm sorry?
Is this the first throw in for the Bulldogs?
I think so. Looks like it. Ooh, that's a dangerous ball there. Luckily, Jack Mankey on the backside. They make another great pass up ahead to Hart, and Hart's got it again, looking for a cross. That's deflected, going to the keep. Great job by the defender there. Not sure who that is, but he kept it in play as well, allowed his keep to get his hands on it. UMHB looks really good right now, I will admit. They always have a good team, and their whole entire program is good at a lot of sports. But they look extremely well right now against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I can definitely say that they're moving the ball really well, learning, like, most definitely keeping it on the floor. That way the balls are more direct towards one another. I think they're trying to play the slow game where it's like they move the ball slowly, and when they see a break, they're definitely going to go ahead and try to take that shot in the goal.
Seems like their style of play is a lot more similar to TLU than UT Dallas. They are moving the ball well. This ball right outside the box, looking for a move and a shot. Great job by Carson Aldridge and Diego Roman to get a stop there. Yeah, and it'll go to the Bulldogs. But you're right, taking their time, looking for that ball downfield.
Yeah, I can definitely say that's probably one of, if I still played soccer, definitely a strategy I would use is definitely use your back line first and try to get the ball through each section of the field. That way, when it's time to press, everybody's there, united as one. First goal kick up tonight by Noel Pena for the Bulldogs.
So the Crusaders last year finished the season with a 9-5-2 record. They went 7-1 in conference. Ended up losing to UT Dallas, who again the Bulldogs just faced Friday night. They lost to them in the ASC tournament in the first round. So the Crusaders season cut short there, but we're first place in the conference regular season for the ASC. Not that bad of a men's soccer conference. Some good teams over there. Nice ball from Pacheco. Hart slow things down, try to get it back to Pacheco. Little shield off, a lot of contact, nothing called. Pacheco kind of trapped now in the corner. They're going to say it's Bulldogs throw in.
Yeah, I think it kind of just slightly went off of the defender from UMHB. What a through ball, though, from Hart to Pacheco. He definitely got there. That ball was coming in fast, and I didn't know if he was going to get there or not, but definitely had speed towards him.
Hart's making some great passes right now, Jackie. Some great through balls to Pacheco and crosses. Makes sense why they moved him up front.
And it looks like we have a substitution coming in for the Bulldogs. I believe it is Diego Sanchez coming in for Marco Roman.
Sanchez going to play the winger spot. Guess we'll find out in just a moment.
What a ball.
Oh, can't quite keep it
slightly
in.
Went out.
Jackie, I think Edwards moved to the wing spot, and then Sanchez went to midfield up in there with Mankey and Lopez. So they did a little rotation with Roman leaving the field. when you played soccer here, do you remember, the teams in the ASC, like Concordia, McMurray, Ozarks? Or no, Ozarks wasn't in the ASC, but do you remember the kind of teams they were and, how good they were?
For the women's, yes. For the men's, no. But I believe Concordia was a really good team for the women's.
Yeah.
Also, a team that I'm not surprising that TLU is playing is UMHB as well for the women's.
Mm-hmm.
One hell of a team,
Yeah.
I would have to say. And speaking of that, they actually play each other, I believe, next week. We have,
UMHB.
for the women's, it's Trinity and then UMHB.
I think they play UMHB here at home next week, right?
I believe so, but I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on anything. I don't have my facts in front of me right now. But those are definitely two games I think people should come out and see. Those are going to be a fight. And it's always good to see when TLU plays Trinity.
Yeah.
I think
every time.
Yeah, in any
sport, right?
Yeah, in any sport. It could be volleyball, soccer, golf.
Yeah, no, honestly.
But definitely
Any
worth
sport.
watching.
Yeah, last year I asked that question about Ozarks, McMurray, because, they're joining the SCAC. This is their first year in the SCAC this year. So I know the Concordia for men's is pretty good. McMurray's not bad. Not sure too much about Ozarks. I think they're coming from the SAA. But on the women's side, I just was curious because TLU is, coming for that first place spot as the years go by, Coach Kerwin Johnson and his program. So just want to see what other kind of talent he's facing with the addition of the new teams in the conference.
Yeah, because isn't it there was two teams added to the NCAA conference? Wasn't it McMurray was one, right?
McMurray they were in the ASC.
Oh, okay.
So it was, McMurray was in the same conference as UMHB, and then they just switched over. A lot of people left a lot of schools left the ASC and either moved to the SCAC. Well, majority of them did. And then, the SCAC brought back football this year, so we were a part of the SCA or the ASC in football. I'm throwing out so many letters and names. Everybody listening is like, we don't know what anything you're saying. This isn't.
It's the alphabet right now. We're just like,
yeah. Literally. This isn't the Pac-12 or SEC. But, hey, to us it is.
It's okay. But I'm pretty sure whoever's watching, they'll understand.
Yeah,
they'll
understand. Hey, listen. The ASC is turning into the Pac-12. Let's just say that. Literally.
And it looks like we finally have Preston Huff joining the Bulldogs on the field for this game. And it's like we mentioned last game on Friday, this team is filled with seniors, probably about 10 out of 11 on the field, which is kind of crazy to see. But I can definitely say, like, this year they're going to go for that conference ring, most definitely. I mean, this is all their last shot to see what it's going to take to go higher up. And they did pretty well for their season last year. I believe they went into preseason to actual season 12-0, actually. Was it?
Mm-hmm. 12-0 start, yeah. And UMHB was a part of that, on the other side. They took that win from the Crusaders. But, yeah, you're right. 20 seniors on this TLU men's soccer team. And I think that's why we keep saying the name Evan Pacheco. We talked about him all game last game, and the whole first 10 minutes, that's all we talked about. But it's exciting to see when you have a fresh face. We call all the games here at Texas Lutheran. And just to see a new face after seeing the same faces, it gets you excited, especially seeing some young talent out on the field with a bunch of older talent. Speaking of younger talent, Carson Aldridge there, a sophomore for the Bulldogs, one of the non-seniors in the starting lineup besides Pacheco. And then obviously Sanchez, who just checked in, a junior. Nice ball from Hart to keep it for TLU. My goodness.
That was pretty good. definitely a good way to keep the ball in. And I think Nathan Roy is going to try to throw this ball into the box, hopefully looking for a header. If it's not from Noah Harris, maybe Preston Huff. I think Preston Huff did a lot on his part last season, scoring as much as he can. He scored quite a bit for himself.
Crusaders playing this tight, no, Jackie? I'm not I didn't play soccer, but nice cross. Aldridge almost with a header. They might get a counter here. The Bulldogs need to get back. Harris chasing it down. I didn't know Harris was that fast. Oh, nice ball. Hard able to get it back. They're going to look to set things up. There's Huff, who just checked back in. We talked about Huff. He started last year for the Bulldogs at the forward spot. Preston Huff coming off of an injury. But he played in every game last year for the Bulldogs. Started 16 out of 17. And he tied with Jack Mankey for most goals on the team with 9 goals. But he led the Bulldogs with 21 points. He also ranked 5th in the SCAC in points, which is a pretty good tally. And it's nice to see him back out on the field for TLU.
I can definitely say maybe this is his this is his last year, but maybe he's trying to go for more goals. I think Mankey had scored a hell of a free kick. It was a non-preseason game, did not count for the Bulldogs, but it should have. It was a great game.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of substitutions coming in here for the Crusaders. C2 over there for the Bulldogs. I think I need a new prescription, Jackie. Can you see the Crusader numbers? I mean, we were having problems the other night with the Hardin-Simmons women's, but now I'm starting to think it's just us. We can't see these numbers either.
Yeah, maybe I need to get a prescription. But
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You need contacts, and I need a new prescription.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing these players' numbers. You can see the Bulldogs because that's yellow on black, but it's all right. We'll see it eventually. Have about 18:30 left on the clock for the first half. And that looked like that'll be a foul. And this is the type of free kick I was talking to you about, Nick. These are the free kicks where Jack Mankey can get one in.
Mm-hmm. Mankey is just so efficient from around the goal. I mean, PKs, free kicks. Last year he tied for the national lead with a perfect 100% on penalty kicks. He was 4 for 4. Then he was tied for 13th nationally with 5 game winners. This is Mankey on the free kick here. Tough angle, but we'll look to see if he wants to get it into the box. Give one of his teammates an opportunity to head it in. Mankey on the free kick. That one close headed, but just missed from Huff as it rolls out of bounds for a Crusader goal kick.
And looks like we had a couple more Bulldogs check in on the field. Looks like we have number 30, Cole 6 Killer, number 12, Jaden Frankie check in.
Frankie, another younger player on the TLU roster, so we'll expect to see him for 3 more years. Another sophomore next to Carson Aldridge. Cole 6 Killer, one of the many seniors on this Bulldog team. He actually started every game last season. Cole 6 Killer did for the Bulldogs. Even his sophomore year, he played in every single game. So 6 Killer, another veteran on this heavy veteran-loaded team.
Yeah, he's definitely a player you want to definitely keep in the game. I mean, it don't matter if he's still starting or not, or even coming in for 5 minutes, definitely a player they utilize because he definitely has speed on his half and will take the ball down the sideline if he needs to and get around the defenders. Like this be a free kick for UMHB. Definitely looking for the cross right there to put a player in for UMHB and try to take the shot and just fell a little short. I believe this be the second goal kick of tonight for TLU. I mean, that can say a lot for the game as of right now. That means that TLU is having a lot more possession than UMHB. And it's not taking very many shots. As you can, the stats itself have shots taken for TLU 3 and 3 corners, and 2 shots taken on goal for UMHB in 1 corner as well.
I'm actually trying to pull up the stats now so we can do a better job of giving some information to the viewers at home. So both teams, Jackie, taking a road trip this weekend. TLU is heading to Ohio.
Oh, wow.
And UMHB is heading to Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And they're playing some great teams, too. UMHB matching up against St. Olaf College. And then I guess Claremont Mudscripts out of California is meeting them up there in Minnesota to face off against them this weekend as well. And then TLU also playing some great teams up in Ohio. They'll be facing off against Capital and Otterbein, 2 really great teams. So excited to see, you know, how things turn out today, and then we can get a good look at how they match up nationally after next weekend as well.
Yeah, I think that's definitely crazy. And check in for a Bulldog. We have Evan Vermont. I believe that's it because last game I definitely butchered his last name. My apologies. So sorry.
What did you say? I don't even remember.
Something that was not his last name.
Bromance or something like that? Bromance? Bromance is his real name, but you said something like that. I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, I think that's definitely each team's gonna travel. Definitely creates a lot of unity as a team because you're traveling as one, you play as one. You get to know each other on another personal level except for the field. Hopefully their team chemistry would change in a bit in a good way. Hopefully not a negative way, but I still think that's exciting that both teams are traveling quite so far.
Yeah. Oh, that's rare. I feel like that's rare you see at the D3 level. But I know the TLU's soccer program does a great job of fundraising and, you know, giving the players an opportunity to travel, which a lot of people don't get that opportunity to travel out of state. So I'm sure for a lot of them it's their first time actually, you know, getting out of Texas. For at least some of them. Crusaders with the free kick here at about midfield. They're over there in front of the TLU bench. Good opportunity here. 12 minutes left on the clock here in the first half. Seen a lot of looks so far. Still tied at 0. Oh, that's a great ball.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh, what a save. Exactly. Great hands.
I was like, what a catch, but I don't think that's what you say in soccer.
It's all right. Can you say block? Is that a thing?
I think block is a thing, but catch? I don't think so. I think catch more baseball. But I was like, what a catch.
Our cameraman over here, Drew Burnett, TLU baseball player, is shaking his head. Oh, nice defense. A lot of contact. Yeah, that one's going to go to the Bulldogs, but we got to admit, that was some great defending by the Crusaders. I think that was Ethan Buchanan. Yeah, that was number 11, Ethan Buchanan there against Sanchez. Yeah, Pena, a remarkable goalie. But you know what that looked like?
Huh.
Oh, tough call. Crew not happy with that one. That looked like the shot from Friday.
Oh, yes.
Literally almost identical. He was way out there, and he was trying to cross it, and I think that was supposed to be a cross as well. And Pena this time said, no, this happened to me Friday. I'm not letting it happen again.
Yeah, I think he definitely recovered from that one on Friday because he definitely went in the net far because I don't think he was expecting it. I don't think anybody was actually because I don't think it was meant to be a shot. But
no.
Still, it was a great goal to watch. But definitely he recovered. Definitely made that save as he does. He put up great stats, especially last year. He's still making his name known here at TLU.
Oh, yeah.
And all of many different conferences, maybe.
Jackie Pena last year, all-conference second-teamer. He had the lowest single-season goal against average, lowest career goals against average. He's also the record holder for most shutouts in a single season. He had 9.5. And then he ranked second in program history in career shutouts with still another year ahead of him. And then he ranks fifth in program history and career goalkeeper wins. So Pena with a remarkable career so far for the Bulldogs. And he was ranked nationally in a couple statistics as well, led the conference in, I know, goals against average, save percentage, and shutouts. I think the Bulldogs only allowed 12 goals all season. I could be wrong. I need to go back and check that fact, but we don't see too many goals scored here at the Gus. We could say that.
Yeah. It looks like we have, and I believe this is a freshman that just came in for the Bulldogs. Number 16, Luis Lopez. We have another check-in as well in the back line, Caden Adam.
That's Luis Lopez' first collegiate opportunity, debut.
His little debut.
He's actually the younger brother of Eric Lopez. Did you know that? Yeah, yep. Both out of Humble, Texas. 4 years apart. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well,
you got to talk how you feel. They can't see you right now.
I'm definitely
I just see a bunch. Yeah.
I'm in shock because I had no idea. I was like, I knew that last name looked familiar, but I was like, well, we have a Lopez on the team, number 10.
Yeah.
And it looks like we have a younger one, too, as well. I'm pretty sure that's also exciting to have another set of brothers on the team because, as you know, we have the two starter Roman brothers.
Oh, yeah.
One in the defensive line and the other one on the offensive line. And now we have another set of brothers come in. We have Eric Lopez and Luis Lopez. Wow. I don't know why. I'm just like in shock. I think that's kind of cool to be able to play with your brother.
I agree. That's him there on the defensive side. That ball cleared out by Harris. And it'll go to TLU. Good job by Lopez there. Noah Harris, the senior, giving the freshman a little pat on the back. And he'll take the throw in as well. Is that Longoria? They call him Chuco.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Longoria Jr. out of Brownsville. We saw a lot of him last year. We'll probably expect to see him coming off the bench, even maybe starting a lot this year. So we are seeing some younger faces in this lineup. Got to work them in. Such a heavy senior lineup. That ball in the box. UMHB still with it, looking for a shot. Great defense. Another shot there, deflected. Great job by Harris to clear it out. They're going to put it right back in. Oh, no call.
No call being called And then they were looking, UMHB was looking for a foul in the box to at least get that goal ahead of TLU to make it 1-0.
We got a crowd mic today, so hopefully viewers at home can hear the players a little bit better and then the crowd's reactions.
Hopefully everything good.
Yeah, right. It's a little too low down there too. We have some freshmen down there. I hope they can't hear them. We got 3 freshmen, part of the men's TLU's program, sitting right below that mic.
Yeah, hopefully everything good.
We probably should have gave them a warning or posted a sign down there. Matter of fact, 5 minutes left. We'll give them a warning at halftime.
Yeah, maybe something where they don't self-incriminate anything they say.
Yeah. That would not be good.
Yeah, it looks like we have another check-in for the Bulldogs. Wow.
That's another freshman checking in, Jackie. That's Raymond Palmer here on the near side. Talk about tall. He's 6'3". Probably he looks 6'4".
No, yeah, you can definitely see the height on him. I can say that the Bulldogs are putting in a lot of substitutions tonight.
A lot more than Friday.
Yeah, I definitely did not see that Friday. I think Friday they kept quite everybody the same. Just put in, I would say, 5 players max for substitution. But right here we're looking at a new team, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I see 1, 2. I see 2 starters still in the game. I think Caden Adam checked in there on the far side as well. We must have missed that substitution. But, yeah, only two starters in right now. Obviously, we know Cole Sixkiller. You'll see him in a bit here on the near side. The winger started in all games last year, so obviously still some familiarity, some experience still out on the field.
We have about 4 minutes left in the game. Yeah, we have 2 remainder from the starting lineup. We have Noah Harris, and it looks like we have Aldridge on the back line as well. Keeping the back line definitely solid until the end. And that ball would fall short to come out.
Nice catch by a fan over here. It almost went over the fence. Lopez again with the throw in. Another freshman connection there. Crusaders going to end up with it. Just 3:30 left here in the first half. That one looked like it was Mitch touched a little short. Still able to get to it. Vermont's comes from behind. Lopez now. Back to Vermont's. Ooh, that one touched hard, but Sixkiller keeps it in. Cleared out. They give it back to TLU. You agree with that? I didn't see the touch.
I thought it would have been UMHB just because it went out on that slide that Lopez had did. Oh gosh, I just think that's so crazy. I'm saying Lopez, but it's not number 10.
Yeah. We're gonna have to say initials or Big Lopez, Little Lopez, because we might be seeing more of him this season. Frankie looking to go inside the box, gets it back. A little mistouch on the Crusaders there. This is Caden Adam. Oh, nice tackle.
Oh,
and another great tackle there. Yeah, no foul called. I was shocked too.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Great defending right there.
Is that Adam? That is Caden Adam, isn't it? Or Aldridge?
No, the one that's on the far side.
That is still Aldridge. Never mind. Caden Adam is right in front of him, up a little bit. Oh, that guy's got some speed. Lopez is going to have to get that out. Pena clearing it. Just 2 minutes left here. Another header heading out of bounds.
Yeah, that was some great clearance from Pena on the back line. Definitely had to get that ball as fast as he can because he was coming in fast.
Jackie, even the bleachers are full. Look on this side. There's a lot of people here tonight.
I might fall out of the box trying to look.
Hey.
Yeah, definitely this game is worth coming to come see. Like I said, each team is trying to get that win to start off their preseason 1-0 because each team has a game that is tied, having their preseason stats already 0-0-1.
And close call there for the Crusaders. They've got some room to work. That one kicked out by Harris, but who is that? That's number 11 again, Ethan Buchanan. Had a lot of space there for the cross. Kept it low, though. Went straight to Harris's boot. He had the opportunity to get it out. But the Crusaders still with the chance here with 50 seconds left in the first half to get a point on the board. What do you think the Bulldogs' game plan is at this point with, only 40 seconds left here?
Just try to get the ball out and not in the box because 40 seconds left within the first half. I think that's kind of tricky.
That's not even enough time to score, is it, at this point, right? I mean, it's down to, they stopped the clock.
I mean, that'd be really surprising if they can come back right here in the next 40 seconds to at least put one before halftime.
That ball thrown deep into the box. It's still in. Kicked out by Vermont. Clock down to 35 now. And here come the Bulldogs.
30 seconds left on the clock. We have Sanchez running the ball up.
This could be the last opportunity. That one headed up. Great job by the Crusaders. The Bulldogs with 20 seconds to get this cross in. This will be the last opportunity, Jackie.
Yeah, you can definitely hear them talking now. They're all like, get in, get in, get in. And
it is loud. 8 seconds on the clock. That one kicked extremely short. A chance for a shot. It's deflected. Still in the box. Shot on goal is saved. And the putback is in. With 0 seconds remaining. Caden Adam gets the rebound. And the Bulldogs take the lead.
Nick, right before halftime, what a goal from
What a goal.
Adam.
And what a build-up. I mean, the field is louder than ever. Like, this is a championship game.
Wow.
My goodness.
And the Bulldogs are just going crazy like they just won the championship game.
Yeah.
But, chills. I literally have chills right here working in the box. That was insane. I think we just talked about, not even a minute ago, talking about how hard it is to get that ball in the next 40 seconds. The Bulldogs definitely have shocked me and Nick here tonight, and they did as well on Friday. The intensity that has came out, the unity, the skills, the communication, everything you can pick up here, right on at the Gus. Like, I'm just so in shock right now. What
Jackie,
a game that's happening here.
I'm just as excited. Was that Caden Adam that scored that? That was, right?
I believe that his
then
first
that was his, yeah,
goal
it
here at the
was.
Gus.
It was.
Oh, wow. What
that
a
probably
goal.
also, created that spark off the bench as well. Everybody was going crazy. And just the build-up before the goal, I was like, do they have something planned here?
Definitely. I mean, and I believe our cameraman, Drew, had picked that up, and definitely worth going back to see.
Let's see.
Definitely okay.
We'll have to
I think
double check it. Oh, yeah, we got it. Drew, our cameraman over here said, I don't know if I got it, but he got it.
We're back on the clock. We have 1 second left, which I'm... Drew.
I can do it. Trying to get our cameraman back up here, but I got you, Drew.
Yeah.
You back? Okay.
It looks like the Bulldogs are not done with
Yeah.
this half yet.
I'm honestly shocked. I thought the goal was
I thought that goal was
I don't
game
blame
of
you.
first half.
They're going to take a shot on goal. There's not enough time for anything else, and that'll officially expire time here. I thought they were discussing for a while over there if the time expired. I'm not sure how they, go about that, Jackie, to you. If they scored a goal after the time expired?
No, because if they did, it wouldn't have counted. But this definitely
Okay.
counts for the Bulldogs. And, oh, my. What an ending of the first half. That's a great way to end the first half because, as I was telling Nick here, I was saying that each team is going to try to at least put one in before the half ends. And the Bulldogs took the lead on that.
Yeah, what a great first half, Jackie, we're witnessing here tonight. And that just kind of woke us up a little bit after it was a great first half. I wouldn't say it was slow, but we were waiting for that first goal to get in the back of the goal, back of the net.
Yeah, it was definitely a little slower than Friday, but it picked up as it went on, and I definitely expect more from the second half to see from each team, because I'm sure UMHB is not happy with the Bulldogs scoring with them 40 seconds left of the game. So I think each team is going to come up with a different game plan to try to take another goal on one another for the second half. Exciting stuff to see here at the Gus. I think that will go and conclude the first half. So thanks for watching, and come back for the second half.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a moment. We're going to play a couple commercials. And, Jackie, we can come back on and announce some stats if you want.
Yeah.
All right.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on, where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Sean, what's the free?
Hey, why'd y'all tell us before though?
Right, yeah, why'd you wait to the left?
And welcome back to the Gus, guys. Look here, we have this. Look, from the looks of it, looks like we have the same starting lineup except for somebody new in for the second half. It looks like we have Sanchez joining the Bulldogs on the field for this half. And the TLU has started it off. And Bocheco, he's running. He's going already. I think, like we had mentioned last half, that Bocheco is definitely going to try to get his first goal of the game of his season, actually starting tonight. As we saw, the end of the first half was definitely crazy. Like, we were all in shock in here in the box. We have our cameraman hopefully caught everything. I think we're all just kind of like, oh my gosh, this just happened. But definitely something that was not expecting from the Bulldogs here tonight. We had Caden Adam finish off the first half, leading the Bulldogs up and score 1-0 right now. And as we mentioned during halftime, a little bit before we had cut off, I think each team is going to have a different game plan because each team wants to win tonight's game to lead them into preseason at least 1-0-0-1. This will be the first corner kick of the second half tonight, taken from UMHB. Looks like Sawyer Young will be taking the corner kick for UMHB tonight. UMHB is definitely trying to put a head on it here to make the score even 1-1.
I'm going home tonight.
Jackie, I think we actually got a piece of that video, or a piece of the video of that goal that Caden Adams scored, his first collegiate goal of his career. If we can show that here in just a bit. We got an on-field camera angle of it.
Definitely exciting stuff to see, especially speaking of Caden Adam, is his senior year and his first collegiate goal of his season here at the Gus. What a crazy night for him. It's like the Bulldogs and the crowd had went wild, like the Bulldogs had just won the championship game, but that's the excitement you need almost every single game when the team of yours is winning. Exciting stuff to see. And I'm pretty sure we're about to experience more here tonight. We still have about 40 minutes on the clock. And looks like Jack Minke would be taking the free kick for the Bulldogs tonight.
That was awesome to see a little buzzer beater there.
Yeah, I think
Just
there
at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I think the refs were trying to think itself. It was before the clock had ran out, but definitely scored it before the 40 seconds was up. Had at least 1 second left to start off.
Yeah, they even gave him a second. We thought it was past the clock. That ball into the box, headed out. Still hanging in there. And the Crusaders going to try a counter. Roy gets a body on it. It'll go back to the keep, Pena. Yeah, Jackie, buzzer beater, and out of all people was Caden Adam, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, definitely a buzzer beater. That's probably going to be on Instagram tonight if you follow TLU Men's Soccer on Instagram.
And that ball kicked out of bounds. Still the TLU. Back inside. Nice body there. Is that Pacheco there?
That is.
Cross straight into the keeper's hands, but great idea by Pacheco.
Yeah, I think we had mentioned the first half that Pacheco's definitely made a name for himself on Friday during his debut as a freshman, being the only freshman actually in the lineup here for the Bulldogs.
So we talked about the stats first half being down, but they actually aren't. Well, they are, but they aren't. So they are keeping stats on the other side, Jackie. We actually have them here. But the parent company, I think it's Presto, turned something off Friday night, I believe is what the SID Bryce Hayes had mentioned. But they are still keeping stats, and he printed us out some and gave us some here. So we even have the possession totals on one sheet. We could talk about that a little bit after we take a glance of it. We didn't have a long half there messing with the broadcast and trying to get that video for the stream as well. But looks like both teams 50% possession total. Pena with 3 saves in the first half. And then Hayden Owens of UMHB with a save himself. 4 shots on target from the Crusaders. And then 6 shots. That might be vice versa, huh? I am vice versa, you're right. Yeah, because we're going that way now. I'm sorry. So 4 shots on target by TLU, 1 by UMHB. And then Pena had 1 save, and Hayden Owens had 3 saves. But still, 50% possession total, exactly. Crusaders here now, looking for a cross. Still in there, got to clear it out. Oh, nice shot on goal, just a little too high. Pena doing a great job back there. He might have got to it if it was down. And he looks to be down himself. Get up and shake that off, but
I definitely
what an
think,
effort.
yeah, I definitely think UMHB is going to give him the challenge tonight, especially after the last half. I think UMHB is coming out a lot stronger than the first half to get, maybe to even win this game. Each team has about 38 minutes to prove to be the winning team here tonight. But I think here right now, UMHB is definitely going to work out the Bulldogs goalie.
I'm surprised no foul called there on Aldridge. The Crusaders still with it. That may be why. Bulldogs going to clear that one out and roll out of bounds. Jackie, you were talking about how many substitutions TLU made in the first half. They had 20 guys in the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 9 subs. Were able to get some action in that first half. Diego Sanchez with 27 minutes off the bench. Only 3 players to remain in the game that entire first half for the Bulldogs, one being Noel Pena, the keeper. On the other side for UMHB, looks like 6 guys playing the entire half. Javier Martinez with 40 minutes, and then the last 3 with 30 minutes or more. They were able to get 5 substitutions into play as well. One of them being Buchanan, who we talked about quite a bit, who contributed some great shots on goal. Created a lot of attacking problems for TLU.
Yeah, I believe this will be the second corner kick for UMHB here at the second half.
Jackie, look at that. 44-59. 1 second left.
Wow.
From Caden Adam.
Wow, that's insane, and it wasn't. Dang. Nobody gave him that. He did it all himself with literally a second left to spare. I think the stats speak for themselves, but this game has been kind of intense. The possession being 50-50, and each team trying to take as many shots as they can.
You were right about the Bulldogs having more of an opportunity, too. I mean, they had more corner kicks, more shots by period. And then about 50-50 on fouls. The Crusaders with a couple more saves than the Bulldogs. So they go to show how many more looks on the goal the Bulldogs have had than Crusaders had. But it's a 1-0 game here. Jackie 10 minutes into the second half. Those 10 minutes flew by as the Crusaders look to tie this thing up. Great tackle by Aldridge. No foul called. Called clean. Could be a throw in here.
I definitely could say that Aldridge definitely earned his spot last season. He proved himself every time he went in the game, and that's definitely why we see him on the lineup here tonight. And hopefully we can see him on the lineup moving past forward in the future games here. But this will be a throw-in for UMHB. Definitely going to try to throw in in the box. And you can see we have a player.
Right behind Penny with his hands up.
Yeah.
Carter Simpson, a freshman on the throw-in here. Great shield from Roman. They've got to get it out. He's going to let it roll out, and it'll be a goal kick. Great job by Roman there, Jackie. Shield him off. I thought it was out on TLU for sure, but I guess that's why he had him on his back.
Yeah, I think that player was over here trying to give Pena a hard time in the box right there.
Yeah, he was messing with him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was putting his hands up behind him.
Yeah, I think definitely trying to play a mind game with him.
Harris kicking it upfield to Hart. Hart with a great touch. A lot of white jerseys over there. Nice tackle, goes out of bounds. Bulldogs again. Hart looking to push it up the field. He's going to hand it off to Roy. Hart took a lot of the throw-ins last year, but we've seen Roy take almost every single one so far in these first two games.
Oh, I think that's true. I think because Hart used to be, Hart used to be where Outridge was.
That's right. He was on the back line. That's why, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, pause. I think it was Roman, Harris, Roy, and then Hart, which is why Hart took most of the throw-ins last year.
That makes sense. Keep him in position?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Hart definitely had a hell of a throw-in. His arms got those balls straight into the box as needed. I think even one time he did a flip throw-in.
Yeah.
But
He
yeah.
did that a couple times, I think. That was cool. I thought we only saw that on social media or TV, but, I mean, Hart does the flip throw-ins. He does the bicycle kicks. He does a backflip in the celebration. He does it all.
Yeah, definitely interesting to see, especially like once you only see those like on YouTube, you're like, oh my gosh, we're not going to see that in real life. But
Yeah.
hey, he does it for you here at the Gus.
And we might be seeing a lot more of that this year with him being in a forward position. A lot more opportunities to score. This is Mankey on the free kick. Looking at a cross here. That one heading on the backside. Aldridge with the header toward the center. Roy missed touch. Crusaders able to clear it out. And Pacheco tackles that ball out of bounds. Again, these teams matched up last year. TLU beat them 2-0 in the beginning of the season around the same time. Crusaders 9-5-2, 7-1 in conference. So a great season for the Crusaders overall last year. Regular season champions for the ASC. A lot of young talent on the field tonight. Seen a lot of freshmen and sophomores, just underclassmen in general in this lineup. Matter of fact, Jackie, I don't see a single senior in this starting lineup. I see one. I take that back. I see one senior on the field for the Crusaders right now.
Oh, I think they're definitely keeping their team young and have fresh feet here. I think we were talking about that last game. It was like, slow feet don't eat. Yeah, definitely think that's what they're trying to do. And Lopez trying to take off as fast as he can here. I think a foul was being called. Looks like this would be a free kick for the Bulldogs, but going back to slow feet don't eat, yeah, definitely keep them young. They'll be fast, but who's saying that TLU's men's soccer is not fast? They're all seniors, but they're definitely a fast team.
They are extremely fast. And honestly, Jackie, I've been to some of their practices, and I don't think they run a lot.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but
how do these guys, I guess they're just, naturally fast. You look at 6-killer get up and down the field, and it's like, this guy doesn't run. But you play so much soccer, I guess it keeps you in shape and it keeps you running. You don't have to. Mankey on the free kick again.
yeah, this one's quite far. But what a ball.
Oh.
Looking for Harris on the back.
He could score it from there the way that ball's flying in there.
Yeah, most definitely. But I think he's trying to give an assist,
Make
not
that
take.
connection,
Yeah, trying to not be greedy and give it to his teammate here. Yeah, we're 15 minutes in the game. I say the game's looking quite intense right now. Each team's coming in fast. There's a lot of fouls that have been called already on both sides. Oh.
Ooh, a lot of contact. Nothing called. Oh, it will be called a little late.
Yeah, that was quite a hit Aldrich took on the back line right there.
Was that Aldrich that was hit?
Yeah.
Out of all people, lucky it was him. Aldrich is swole, as you would say. 183. One of the heavier players on the Bulldogs roster right there in the back line. Nice touch from Hart. Lopez able to get it there in the midfield. He'll give it back to Sanchez here. I'm trying to make a nice touch. That's a great tackle. Ooh.
Wow, I was going to say, what a turn, but I think he just clipped the back of his ankles right there. Just caused it to be a foul. They were definitely moving that ball fast to get that breakaway to encounter.
It was Carson Macias, a junior for the Crusaders, on the foul.
And Bulldogs looking for the foul right there. It just was not called for them.
Crusaders making a lot of mistakes right now on connections. TLU looking to capitalize. They're getting a lot of good looks. In the box again on the far side. That's Pacheco. Can't tell who the Crusader is. It'll be a goal kick though. Good job by UMHB to result in that, not a corner.
Yeah, I think I can agree with you on UMHB. Looks like they're making a little too many mistakes, and TLU's utilizing that, most definitely trying to get the ball up as fast as they can, moving the ball quite quicker than the first half here. I think the Bulldogs had already made the first substitution within the first 10 minutes, putting in Cole 6-killer here on the near wing that's closest to us in the box.
Bro, no way.
That ball staying out of bounds. Oh, they're going to back him up, yeah. That ball's way back here.
Ramon with the throw in, looking for 6-killer.
Move it up the field some more.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's part of their strategy. That's a foul.
Come on, Ralph.
Mankey with another free kick.
Surprised they're not setting up in the box here. Can they not?
No, they can. Most definitely can, but like I said, I don't think Mankey's a greedy player here. I think he's trying to give as much assistance to his team. That way they have a better, probably because he wants his team to have a better chance of scoring the goal.
Crusaders were looking for a counter there, but a little too hard on the through ball. Pena able to clear it out. So the Crusaders will get it back the way upfield. Get this one in. A lot of space to work. Another mistouch. They had 17 over here.
Pena with
Aiden
the
Aguilera over here with some space.
Yeah, Pena with the clearance though, because that ball was coming in fast. If it wasn't the ball that was coming fast, it was the player coming fast. Had some great defense going on from Lopez in the midfield and Mankey. What a ball for Mankey,
Yeah.
the 6-killer. 6-killer looking for Pacheco maybe. No, found
Roman.
Roman. And that's
Yeah,
a shot.
shot.
And that is a goal.
What a shot from Diego Roman. What a pass as well, an
What
assist. What a shot. And we definitely got the replay on that one, Jackie, so we can watch that one over and over again.
Yeah, we're about to watch that one right now. Shout out to our cameraman catching it. That was a hell of a shot.
That was 6-killer with the assist. Ooh.
Yeah, I definitely thought for sure if it wasn't going to be Pacheco, it was probably going to be Roman because he was coming in behind the players in the back and definitely took a touch, saw the goal open and took the shot. What a play from the men's soccer. Went from Mankey to 6-killer, and that will be 6-killer's first assisted goal of tonight. The Bulldogs are having a great start off to this game. They had ended the first half 1-0 and now are leading the second half to 2-0. The first goal being off from Caden Adam, and now the second goal being off from Diego Roman. What a game.
That's actually Diego Roman's second goal of his career.
Tonight.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yep, that goal right there. He scored one last year in his 17 games played. He played in every game, started every game, but you know he's on the back line. But that was his first goal this season.
Look at that great defense. As we see from Roman, he can definitely branch out to each section of the field. Definitely can play a forward, midfielder, and a defender. As we saw right now, he did a great job defending the ball from the corner here. But as we saw, he just practically went in as a forward and now is leading to the Bulldogs 2-0.
Roman 100% now, shot on goal percentage. First shot on goal of the season goes in for him. Increases this lead for the Bulldogs to 2. Again, these teams matched up last year. We said it before. We'll say it again because that's the score right now. TLU pulled off the win 2-0. Let's see if the Crusaders can change the pace of things. Throw things off a little bit from what happened a year ago.
Yeah, most definitely. It looks like we had a check-in for the Bulldogs as well. We have back in the game Preston Huff. Definitely think that the coach himself is going to try his best to put in Huff and Pacheco. I think that would be kind of crazy if he can put them in at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that would be something cool watching.
The way they play, like, you know, they play, I don't know the formation, but they have one forward up top. I guess they could put Pacheco at the wing spot.
Yeah, most definitely.
Probably be a good look. He's got a good pass on him. Get it in the Huff.
Yeah, I think each player as well as the other here. Because Preston Huff is definitely, I would say himself is definitely a unit just at the forward position. Definitely knows how to battle for those 50-50 balls up front and definitely can put it in, as we mentioned his stats last half for him.
Come on, crew!
Bulldogs looking to waste some time. Seems like slow it down a little bit. Just 23 on the clock. Up 2 goals. And we've got another foul on the Crusaders. So TLU going to get another free kick. Did you see that one? I did not.
Yeah, I did not because I saw the
nice pass.
And Roman back on the ball. I think they're definitely going to try to double team him here tonight for the rest of the game, knowing that he can play both positions, a defender position and an offensive position, as we were just talking about right here.
Oh, not sure what that was, a pass or looking to shoot, but Jackie, that's another player right there that can play both sides, just like Louis.
Yeah, most definitely.
He's quick, very technical. Knows how to use his body. Sanchez looking for Huff.
Looking for Huff. Huff's going to try to take off with this one. Fell a little short. Oh.
Takes it right from him. They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, I think that was a foul that was going to happen. Definitely pushed him off the ball for that one. But
I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of flops. Not just on the UMHB side. I've seen them more actually on the TLU side.
Yeah.
But that was one of them there. But TLU's gotten so many of those calls today. You cannot complain and say, oh, that's a foul. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Ref's going to have to slow things down before things get, a little chippy.
Yeah, speaking of real chippy, it looks like this game is getting a little more physical than we expected.
Mm-hmm. I agree. TLU is normally pretty good, about fouls. I'd say they're about middle of the pack. I'm sure UMHB is a more well-behaved team as well, just knowing the program. But in soccer, you never know. These refs have to do a great job of controlling it. There's another ball inside the box and caught by the keep just a little too far for Mankey. Looking for Harris every time. That's 6'3" frame. He can jump too.
Go, son, go. Look at this battle we have right here. Go, son.
Oh, what a takeaway. Made that look easy.
No, yeah.
Change of pace there. Who is that midfielder? That is Lopez, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at Roman move, man. He's just so quick.
What a split between the players right here. Looking for Huff. Huff looking for Six Killer. Just quite couldn't find him as well. But the great movement on the ball. These players are moving and touching. I feel like the Bulldogs are all over the field, but in a good way tonight.
Nice ball. Crusaders still with it. Diego Roman, one of the two first-team All-SCAC honorees last year, next to All-American Jack Mankey.
Get in there, Pop.
Roman,
Damn it, son.
who just scored the last goal for the Bulldogs. And there's Mankey.
Mankey taking off here. Hopefully to see Mankey have his first goal of his career of the season tonight.
Crusaders looking to gain some possession here. They need to stop, but I will admit TLU's doing a great job of containing possession. Let's see if they can get something going here. They've got some space. And Mankey just takes that one away again. Mankey is unbelievable right now.
He's making soccer right now look easy to play and move.
Gets a great team. Some more substitutions coming in. Two for both teams. Somebody new on the back line for the Crusaders. Looks like number 9, Alex Bethke. And then for the Bulldogs, Gavin Edwards, Evan Vermont. Looks like Jaden Frankie might have checked in as well over there.
Yeah, it looks like we had quite a few substitutions coming for the Bulldogs. Jaden Frankie. Oh, I believe the Gavin Edwards is back in the game. And Evan Vermont joining them as well. Oh, this might be a dangerous spot for the Bulldogs. This is where the Comets had scored last time.
Yeah.
Just about.
It's a great ball header, straight to Pena though.
Harris doing a great job defending. And Preston Huff taking off.
Look at the body from Huff. Huff does so well at controlling his body and shielding off those defenders.
Yeah, I think he was definitely trying to take off with that one right there, but just quite couldn't hold the ball. Makey doing a well job.
Oh, we got a drip. Where'd that come from? Did you see that?
Yeah, I think it was a big bug.
I thought it was water. A big bug.
I was like, yeah, the bug wanted to join us in the box.
Like somebody's cramping up here. I think that's 6 killer.
Looks like we have 2 Bulldogs down right now.
We're going to get a time stoppage for sure here. Oh, they're running the clock. There it goes.
Yeah, they're holding time on the clock right now. We have 15:45 left of the game. As of right now, the Bulldogs are leading the game 2-0. It looks like we'll just take a little break here as we figure out what's happening on the field.
Hey, Jackie, how about we watch that video clip?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Let's.
If I can find it. Oh, here it is. From the first. There we go. Okay, that was a little too loud. Thought they could hear us, but now they can. Kind of hard to see, but you can see the celebration. And then here's that goal by Diego Roman.
Yeah, just
what a shot.
Yeah, just a touch and shot take on goal. That was quick and fast. Just definitely what the Bulldogs needed to lead this game 2-0. And looks like we have another substitution for the Bulldogs. Looks like DJ
Sassenhagen, I believe.
Yeah, I mean
the fourth.
Sassenhagen, number 4. I mean, as much as the players love the field, I'm sure the dogs that the parents bring also love the field as well. Definitely have a lot of dogs here.
Hey, so last time I think I said that was Coco. That's Noel Pena's dog. Her name is Mocha. He was for sure to correct me on that 2 nights ago. Little Mocha. And there's a little other baby dog down there too. 2 little, what are those? Poodles? I don't know what they're called.
I have no idea, but it's a definitely tiny dog.
Can't see them on the stream, but they're tiny furry ones that people carry around.
Can definitely say the Bulldogs bring a dog party to the Gus every time.
That was a good one. That was a good one. You ain't lying. Look how many people are in attendance tonight.
Yeah, I think about last game we saw about 4 dogs here at the Gus. Then we have Jaden Frankie taking off, looking for. Ouch!
Oh, nice block. Frankie still got it. The sophomore. Get it back to Vermont. Now Sassenhagen. Up to Roman. That one stolen away, but Vermont gets it back. Now Edwards. They're bouncing the ball around. No foul called. Bulldogs still have it. Sassenhagen looking for a cross. Nothing quite there. We'll get it back to Roman. Oh, he mistouches it. Nice tackle from the Crusaders. Now Vermont has it. This thing is going back and forth everywhere.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think they know what to do right here.
No.
I think they're all just playing the triangle
Yeah.
here, and they're trying to each.
Cross from Vermont is saved. Nice save by the keeper. Frankie almost put that one in.
Yeah, definitely had me on my tippy toes for that one because I thought that definitely was going to be another goal. But as you saw right there, I mean, it was great footwork between the three players right here, Vermont, Sasson, and Ramon. I just think they didn't know what to do in that situation. They were just kind of playing with the UMHB players right there, just a little bit.
Bulldogs still leading 2-0. Crusaders looking to make a comeback here. There's a shot on goal right there, saved by Pena. Again, both teams, Jackie, making a long trip this weekend.
I am too, but I don't.
This will be a good test today to see how these two teams match up, and then how they're going to face these teams more nationwide. Get a good comparison before going into conference play.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an experience that they're kind of blessed to have each team. That way they can get enough playing time under their belt before they actually start the season off. And this is where it actually counts for each team.
Look at the camera work from our cameraman. He's going crazy right now. Drew Burnett on the camera work. TLU baseball player in his junior year now. Ooh, that looks pretty clean, no? What'd you think?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was pretty clean. I think it was all ball right there. Might have just tripped up on himself, but hey, the refs have better eyes than me, I can say. I couldn't even see the players' numbers from here.
Yeah, that purple, those small purple numbers.
Is it purple?
Hard to see. I believe so. I wouldn't think they'd be black. I think they're neutral color, or what is it called? Not a primary color. Secondary color is white instead of black.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So they have to be gold or purple. And it's obviously not gold. Is Mankey once again, Jackie, on the free kick?
Where are you going?
Definitely going to look to put this one in the box, see if somebody can get a header on it. You can see Noah Harris there on the backside, who Mankey looks to connect to often. We'll see where he places this one. 11 minutes to go here in the game. Mankey once again.
Mankey on the ball looking for Harris. I think it was just it was in the 18-yard box, but I don't think it's quite where they wanted it placed. Definitely okay. I think they still have 12 minutes on the clock. Each team's going to make a substitution right now. It looks like both teams are making 2 each.
Looks like Eric Lopez and Louis Hart checking back in for the Bulldogs. Still can't see that purple number. Can you, Jackie? 14?
Yeah, it looks like 14 for
Javier Martinez.
Yeah, has checked back into the game.
Let that one roll out. Bulldog ball here on the near side.
Great defending from Ramon in the back line. Looks like that'll be a corner kick for UMHB. I thought that one might have just rolled off that player from UMH right there, and it'd be TLU's goal kick, but I'll be wrong. And it looks like UMHB is going to try to put that one in.
Oh, still in there. And shot is in. Nice shot there by the Crusaders. to make this a 2-1 game. This game is not quite over yet. 10:51 looks like it on the game clock. We'll adjust that on the stream.
What a great goal we just saw from, I believe, he's a defender himself in the back line. Number 13 from UMHB. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna pronounce the first name because I cannot with the last name.
What is it? Oh, we've got a pronunciation guide right here actually. Number 13, Vodnis.
Oh.
Dylan Vodnis. Great goal there by Vodnis. We've actually got the replay here. We'll show it in just a bit as we're about to get underway again.
I think this definitely is going to take up intensity for the next 10 minutes because that's how much time we have left here at the Gus. 10 minutes left at the game. But I have to say, a 2-1 score is definitely beatable, Nick. Each team's going to have to come out with the last 10 minutes harder than the other.
Man, this referee's letting them play a lot, playing through a lot. You can hear both crowds, both benches, making some noise there. This game's heating up a lot. Yeah. It's not quite over. 2-1, 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Jackie?
It's giving me chills because I have no idea what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. I mean, as we saw from the last 40 seconds of the game, Caden Adam did something that we didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah.
Before the second half started, but definitely finished the first half strong. But as I said, the next 10 minutes, each team, a 2-1 score is definitely beatable, and UMHB is going to try to prove that right tonight. This is high intensity right now. I would say that either the quality, look, they had some physical activity already in the box, and the ball hasn't even been in play yet. We have a mic here that's going to pick up on the crowd and some words that they're going to say.
We've got time stoppage again, 9:43, so we're about 9 seconds ahead on the stream clock. Mankey once again, Jackie. This is like his 10th free kick from about that area. He is not going to put this one into the box. He's going to kick it up ahead to Hart. Nice defensive effort there. Oh, man, to the bus. Bus driver said, hey, he kicked it right through the door.
Yeah, he wanted the bus driver to come play with them, too. They traveled quite, well, not that far, but still pretty far from Seguin, Texas.
He woke him up all right. About, what, an hour and a half building this? You guys probably know more than me. 2 hours? Oh, yeah, that's right. We've got some more time stoppage. We'll take a look at that goal. I think someone appears to be down, but I think it may just be another cramp. Hopefully, we're hoping nothing serious. But yeah, let's take a look back at that goal from Vodnis. Oh, deflection off of Pena's hand. We got to rewind that back just a little bit. Comes in. Oh. Can we get some slow-mo action here? That's slow motion's a little blurry. That was a great plays ball from the on the corner.
Yeah, I think that definitely made it difficult for Pena to stop that ball. That ball was coming in at a high velocity right there. I can definitely say it. Maybe if he would have stood up all the way, maybe would have gotten it. But that was just a hard placed ball right there, perfectly placed where he needed to be. And UMHB took that one goal and that one shot that they need in order to make the score 2-1 right now.
Hey, shout out again to Drew. That was some great camera work right there, even on the celebration. I'm sure there's a lot of Crusader fans watching at home. Couldn't make it to Seguin. We need to get a third mic, Drew, so you can explain everything you're saying right now. He was just saying how he was saying it might, since it's late game. We got another bug up here. Since it's late game, they weren't really grouped up on the celebration.
Looks like we have more stoppage right here. A little confusing on what's happening on the field.
So am I.
But yeah, I think I agree with you, Nick. I think next game we can give our cameraman, Drew, the mic and see what he has to say about the game. We're all intrigued to hear what he has to say, what his interpretation of the game is, and maybe he can give us a little insight of what he thinks the game should be like.
You can definitely see the different kind of trust they have in Huff up ahead as a forward spot.
Yeah.
They're forcing him the ball a lot more. I mean, he used his body extremely well, and you could tell the guys see that foul's going to be on Harris. So free kick about the midfield spot. Crusaders looking to rush it, but they might try to get everybody in the box before they take it.
Yeah, I think the Crusaders try to play that ball as quick as they can because they're trying to make the score even as possible tonight, 2-2. But right now the score stands 2-1, and they quickly try to play that one. And looks like they were trying to. I don't want to.
Big opportunity for the Crusaders to tie it up, and we've got a foul on UMHB. That'll be a TLU goal kick.
About a good 8 minutes left in the game.
Well, we talked about TLU shutting out the Crusaders last year. They obviously aren't going to do it this year. Still got some time left to play as well for UMHB to make a comeback or TLU to even extend this lead.
Let's go, crew!
Yeah, so Jackie, you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Do you know how TLU started off the season 12-0 last year?
Yeah.
You know, broke a lot of records in the program. They only allowed 3 goals in those first 12 games. 3 goals scored. One against UT Dallas, Hardin Simmons, and Cal Lutheran when they traveled out to California for their first trip of the season.
Yeah.
However, the first 2 games this season, they've allowed 2 already. So.
Yeah, I think their shift and dynamics are going to change for the next couple of games coming up because I'm pretty sure they're going to try to only keep it minimum as possible. And if 2 is going to be the minimum, that's what they're definitely going to try to keep it as.
I will say TLU's not a outscore you type of team. They're a let's play some defense. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 goals in the back of the net and hold you, shut you out.
We have Louis Hart on the far side looking for the cross, and that looked like they just came in kind of hard. Oh, and there's a foul.
Oh, they're going to say it's UMHB. We've got a yellow card being given out to someone on the Crusaders side, I believe. No, it looks like it's going to be given to Hart. Louis Hart with the yellow. Again, Jackie, if you get 3 yellows, you have to sit out that next game. That's a new rule this season. Last year it was 5 yellow cards. I don't think it's going to carry over to conference play, but they've still got 4 non-conference games left before they start conference play. Louis Hart's got to be careful.
Yeah, I think as we saw last year, quite a few TLU players themselves had gotten a few yellow cards and were not able to travel last year. But I think they're going to, again, try to keep everything as minimum as possible. The goals that are let in, the yellow cards or red cards that are here. But they're still definitely doing as good as they can, as we can see here tonight, putting in 2 goals. I said I don't think TLU is going to allow those yellow cards dictate the rest of the game because they're definitely going to play on as fast as they can.
That's a dangerous ball.
Yeah, that was quite.
Surprise. Aldridge got to it. Sorry. 5:30 remaining.
Yeah, that ball was a little tricky. It looked like it kind of just went over Harris's head right there, but Aldridge with the clearance.
Oh, that one definitely went out. Crusaders have an opportunity here to tie things up with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, this is quite tricky.
Carter
A
Simpson
far
on the
throw-in.
throw-in. Yeah, it's in the box. They've got to get it out again. Vermont's able to get a foot on it. Crusaders still have it.
Yeah, they're definitely not trying to have a repeat of Friday's game where it just ended up tying 1-1.
Yeah, TLU looking for more than a point today. Heading out to Ohio to play some more great teams. They've got a pretty tough non-conference schedule this year, as they did last year.
Each team trying to play as fast as they can right now. I think it's becoming a little more, I don't want to say sloppy because it's not necessarily sloppy, but it's just not necessarily like as clean.
Definitely, yeah. No, I know what you mean. And I agree. You can see it
Preston
a lot more
Huff
physicality.
with the double team right there, and there's no foul being called. You would have definitely thought a foul would have been called with 2 on him right there. He can only hold up so much as he's a person himself, but having 2 on him is quite hard, especially for a forward position right there. But yeah, there was no foul being called on him. About 3.5 minutes left in the game.
Not a lot of time, but the Crusaders definitely dominating on the possession side here. That ball's in the box, kicked out. Crusaders still have it.
It's definitely going to look for the cross right there.
Oh, just a little too high. Jackie, the Bulldogs are going to be looking to waste time here, no? Isn't that the right game plan at this point with just 3:07 left?
Yeah, there's something called like, it's called like park the bus.
Park the bus?
Yeah, where it's, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it.
I haven't.
Yeah. No.
Have you heard of it, Drew? No? Yeah, same.
It's like basically like park the bus. You're already winning the game. So it's like you try to defend as much as possible and try not let, you're trying to cut off the attack as quick as possible. Definitely part of that park the bus plan is wasting time. Like, it don't matter if you're picking up the ball, kicking it, they're wasting time. But it's definitely a strategy that works 90% of the time.
We'll see if TLU can do that with just under 3 minutes left.
Oh, speaking of Pacheco and Huff back in the game.
Oh, they're back in together.
This
you
is
called
exactly
it.
what we were looking for.
Uh-oh. Oh. Frankie with the breakaway there.
Yeah, that was great work from Jaden Frankie right there. Yeah, I believe he's only a sophomore himself here. But I believe we were just talking about, like, not even 20 minutes ago that we wanted to see Pacheco and Huff together here on the field. And we were knowing that they were probably going to put Pacheco on the winger aspect.
And they sure did. That's exactly what they did. Look at Huff go. Is that Huff running like that?
Oh, there's a foul.
Yep. That might be a red card.
Oh, that's a yellow given out. Who do you think is going to take this one? Because Mankey is not in the game right now.
I don't know, but that was close to being in the box.
I
Lopez?
think, yeah, I was going to say, I believe Lopez.
Most likely.
Wow. Great work from the Bulldogs right here.
Cameraman Drew was saying Preston was moving. I agree with you.
I
didn't know that was him for a second.
I mean, we talked about it where if he has that 1v1, he's definitely going to take away. But if they sandwich him, it's kind of hard to take off 2 players right then and there. But he knows how to use his body, especially as a forward. I think, I believe the term is like cherry picker. Like there's a cherry picker. Is that the term?
Oh, yeah. I know that term. That's used in basketball quite often. Looks like Lopez is going to take this corner or this free kick, Jackie. They've got just 2:15 remaining here in the game. A chance for TLU to jump ahead by 2. This could seal it if they score here. Oh, blocked.
Deflected. Evan Vermont with that battle right there. Definitely a great 50-50 ball. they try to keep it up at their TLU's definitely try to keep it up on UMHB's half here. We have Jaden Freaky taking it to the side, but that's just out from the defender. Paklabar right there, just tackling him. We have Roman throwing in the ball. I believe he's just trying to play it short. That way they can have a clean breakaway. Here, looking for Huff.
Roman again. Nope, foul on the Bulldogs. 1:30 remaining. That ball's still rolling. Surprised the ref isn't stopping time here. Time still, clock is still ticking. It's at 1:20 now. Crusaders going to get a ball here on the near side to get it back. They wasted a lot of time there.
Yeah.
It's at 1:10 now. Crusaders with probably the last chance here.
Oh, what a hit that Pacheco just took. And
They're gonna call it, yeah.
As I say.
Yep. That might wrap it up. We've just hit the 1 minute mark, Jackie.
Yeah, we can't even say anything because last time we said something,
Yeah, true.
Adam proved us wrong.
Yeah.
Scored in the last 40 seconds of the game, having at least 1 second left to spare. Kind of crazy, but
44:59 on the stat sheet.
and we hear the crowd cheering for the Bulldogs here as they last 30 seconds left of the game.
You just got to clear this one out, try to hold possession. Good job by Harris to kick it out. UMHB scrambling to find another ball. Coach throws one in. 15 now on the clock. The Crusaders launching it downfield. Harris gets another foot on it. Just clear it out, and they will do that. This time upfield. 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think we can safely say that the Bulldogs took the win tonight here at the Gus. Having the preseason score go from 1-0 and 1. I think right now Peña's going to try to keep it as minimal as possible to let only 2 goals in for preseason. As of right now, I think the Bulldogs did an amazing job in UMHB as well. I think they try to stand their ground as much as they can. It just kind of fell a little short for UMHB, but Bulldogs went and pulled through and took the win as they should here at the Gus.
First one of the season for either team, and for any team in the TLU athletic department. That was a great game to watch with you, Jackie and Drew. We thank everyone for watching on TLU Plus. TLU going to take the win 2-1 against UMHB before heading out to Ohio, and then UMHB before flying out to Minnesota. But Jackie, nice calling the game with you. We'll see everyone next Friday. Women's soccer going to be here playing at the Gus, but that'll do it.
Yeah, I believe they play our rival Trinity. Phone me if I'm wrong.
I think you're right. I just know we have a game. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they play Trinity.
Yeah, that is definitely
here at 6 p.m.
A game definitely you want to tune in for, especially if you want to see it live, online, or even in person. I think that's a game that's going to be exciting and a tough match to see, especially what they're going to expect from each other in actual conference when it starts the season.
Well, that'll do it again on here on TLU Plus. Jacqueline Saucedo, Nicholas Trumbull signing out, and TLU gets their first win of the season. We'll see you guys Friday. Good night.